Do you believe in the saying that there is no romance without finance? Do you also know that he who pays the bills orders your day? If you do, then why do you sweep these fundamental truths under the carpet when you are about to marry? Sweetheart, when you want to love, love with sense. My name is Sandra Ezeji Anyaele. I am your Marriage Foundation reality coach. I want to say a very big thank you to all my old subscribers, and I want to tell those that have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is a life-changing channel. Today we are going to talk about how to be financially ready for marriage. You have to be financially ready for marriage, because if you don't, it is going to affect how your marriage will be run. Yes, I am not saying that you need to acquire all the money in the world as a woman or as a girl before you start thinking of marriage. No, it's not what I'm saying. And neither am I saying that as a man or as a guy that you acquire all the money in the world, have all the posh cars, build all the houses in choice areas before you start thinking. It is not what I am saying, please. Now, before I continue, I want to say that if you experienced lack growing up and you were not happy about it, and yet you don't want to do anything about it, to remedy the situation, at least for your unborn children, then there is a problem. Yes, I am not trying to be, too harsh, but I want to say it the way it is. If you tested lack or you experienced lack growing up, I don't think you will like it. Then if you don't like it, you have to do something about it. And one of the things you will do about it is trying all your best to be financially ready before you marry. How can you be financially ready? You can be financially ready by doing the right thing at the right time. Ask yourself, now that I want to get married, what do I have in my hands? This is not a case of calling God, please help me, please do this, please improve my marriage, please bless my husband, please bless me. What is God going to bless? Before you enter into marriage, what do you have in your hands? Do not be among those that believe that it is only when you go to the university that you will make money. Don't be among those people. Yes, I am not ruling out the fact that going to school is important, because to a large extent it expands your horizon. But what I'm saying is, do not be among those that believe that it's only those that went to university or tertiary institution that will make money or will have money. I am saying so because some people will tell you, I got married because my parents don't have money to send me to school. Yes, some people say that. Some people will also tell you that my mother is suffering too much, that is why I want to get married, so that when I get married, I'll be helping my mother. You don't have to get married without having anything. Don't do that. It will not help you. When you want to get married, make sure that you have acquired some basic things. What are these basic things? If you are in school, finish school. Don't marry in between, because when you marry in between, before you know what is happening, you start having children. You have to finish your education, get a job. When you get a job, you have to start earning your own money. By the time you start earning money, then you and your husband will team up together and acquire wealth. I asked this question, let me ask it again. If you experience want growing up and you like it, then don't do something about it. Gone are the days when you just go into marriage just like that. One of the reasons why you need to be financially ready for marriage is because your future is at stake. The future of your unborn children are at stake. So you have to get it right. Do not marry when you don't have a job. Do not marry when you don't have a skill. Even if you did not go to university, you can acquire a skill. Acquire a skill, then start doing something so that you have money. You need money in your marriage to, facilitate things. Anybody that is telling you that without money you can still marry, without money you can still live well, it is not true. Gone are the days when people made that mistake. Let me tell you, the difference between you and your parents, the difference between their time and your own time is what? Silence. They were not able to talk. They were not able to tell their husband what they wanted. They were afraid to speak because they feel when they talk, they will be a bad woman. Because they believe that when they talk, they will say, this woman has started. It's silence. But now that you know better, but now that you can talk, but now that you can express yourself, why do you still want to make the same mistake that your parents made? Why do you still want to make that same mistake that they made? When it is just you are of age, go and marry. When it was the time that, yes, your age mates are getting married, go and marry. They don't have anything. Some of them, they will promise them that when you marry, I will send you to school. You and I know that they don't send them to school. Most of them, they don't go to school. I keep saying it that it is only when we repeat, when we change strategy, that things will change. But by the time we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we keep getting the same result. And we don't want to be getting the same results. So you have to be financially ready. Get a job. If by the time you are engaged, the person you are engaged to, he feels that what he has will take care of both of you, still give the person condition. If you don't want me to work, people that say, I don't want my wife to work, I want my wife to be, to be a housewife. Give the person this condition. Tell him to be paying you salary so that at the end of the month, you will have something for yourself. Can I tell you why it is important? It is important because it is not all the time that your husband will be at your beck and call. That's the truth. No matter how the love is shaking both of you, it is not all the time that he will be at your beck and call. Or you think that men don't say they are not broke. Sometimes they are broke. At least there are small things you can do for yourself. Yes, you can also surprise him too, to prove that you are relevant in the marriage. If you heap everything on the part of your spouse, it could be the man, it could be the woman, because sometimes the wife has upper hand in terms of finance. If you heap it on one person, it's going to be too cumbersome. Yes, and it will bring problems. So you need to finish your education. If you are going to school, you need to get a job. Don't let anybody turn you into a slave in the name of marriage. Stay at home and be taking care of the home front. It's not raining again. Yes, if he has all the money in the world, you can tell him to pay you a salary, no matter how small. Let him pay you a salary so that you have something at the end of the month. You need to have your own money. So you have to be financially ready. Get a job. If you cannot get a job, then learn a skill. There are so many skills to learn. When you learn a skill, you'll be making money. I cannot tell you the embarrassment you will face if you don't have money. I am not preaching about get money quick. It's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about having something to contribute in your home. It's very important. Don't always think that the man will be there bringing money and without you contributing and you think he will be happy. Don't let anybody drag you into the poverty that you are trying to forget. Because growing up, you saw some things that you were frowning at. Growing up, you saw your family anguish, in debt, in hunger. You saw all those things. So why are you taking yourself back to that time? So anybody that will not wait for you to get a job or get a skill, then that person is not meant for you. That's the truth. Granted, some people are rich. Some people, their families, they are rich. If you're opportune to meet that same person, that kind of person, there's no problem. What you would do is to set up something so that you have something to contribute in your home. Yes, it's very important. Before you marry, you have to be financially ready. So those of you that are in school, face your education. Those of you that are in school, face your studies. That is why you are there. Don't let anybody deceive you and tell you that when I marry you, you will continue your education. You need to finish your education, get a job, then before you start thinking of marriage. It's very important. Then for the guy, before you marry, make sure that the person you want to get married to is working. Or better still, the person should have a skill. Because believe it or not, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't frown at it now, you frown at it tomorrow. You have to be futuristic when you are going into marriage. If you have it today, what is the guarantee that you will have it tomorrow? It is only when you are financially ready that you will make plans. Let me tell you, the problem people have is not the problem of money. The problem they have is problem of thinking. People don't think. Think ahead, plan ahead. And you cannot think without finance. First your education, finish your education. Life is a process. As at the time you were sent to school, you were sent there to acquire an education. Acquire, that is why you are there. Don't let anybody coerce you into marriage. Don't let anybody tell you that when we marry, everything will be fine. My father is this, my father is that. He will give us money. He cannot continue giving you money. Don't be scammed. Some people are scammed in marriage. Yes. Don't be scammed. Marry somebody that will help you. Both of you are going to the same place. You enter the same vehicle and you reach your destination at the same time. Somebody that will help you fulfill your purpose. Yes, that is who you should marry. Then it is this your purpose that you are fulfilling that will finance you. That is the truth. It is this your purpose that will bring finance. It is not romance. Romance does not bring finance. That is the truth. If you keep talking about romance, then the finance will be found wanting. Get a job. It is an advice that I am giving to all those that are contemplating marriage. If you are contemplating marriage, this message is for you. Please get a job. If you are sent to school, please finish your education. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Don't allow anybody to tell you, when you marry, God will provide. Remember, God help those who help themselves. You can't fall into a pit and you are there drinking wine and you get help. Oh. It is not done. Oh. It's only when you fall into a pit and raise your hand up that you will see help. So you are calling God, give God something to bless. What is God going to bless? When you have finished school, He will help you to get a job. What is God going to bless? If you acquire a skill, He will help you so that your skill, your handwork will make way for you. So get a job or get a skill before you marry. Be financially ready before you marry. It is very important. I am calling on all those that are contemplating marriage to get a job or get a skill before you marry. Because finance, believe it or not, finance plays a very crucial role in marriage. Or the way you suffered, you struggled growing up, you want your children to suffer like that? You know they did not beg you to bring them forth. So don't bring children forth into this world and suffer them. They should not go through that pain. The fact that you went through it growing up does not mean that your own children will go through that pain. If you are doing that, then it means that we are indirectly pouring water on stone. It's a waste of executive time. The reason I'm advising those that are in school is because you need to clarify where you're going before you get married. Because it's only when you finish your education, you come out, you get a job, and you're working. You want to clarify where you're going so that you know who you will carry along. That is just the truth. Then let us not get it wrong. The basic things you need in order to be financially ready for marriage is one, finish your education. Yes, finish your education, then get a job. If you are not able to get a job, acquire a skill. As a man that wants to get married, don't play tinko with your life. Yes, don't do that. Do you know the kind of embarrassment poor people face? Do you know? Maintain your dignity by getting financially ready before you think of getting married. I'm sure this video has made sense to you. Please, if it has, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Subscription is free. Remember, our mandate is to help in seeing marriages work. I'll see you in my next video.